Today we're going to share something that you want to do if you want to succeed in 2018. Do you know that there is a way? Did you know that there is a way to actually hack the social media, especially the Facebook algorithm? All people telling you about Facebook algorithm, I'm going to give you the real secret juice that's going to help you to step up and be the leader that other people, your company, your bosses, your friends, your teammates want to hook up with and give you a leg up to that next rank, whether it's a new position in your company or it is a new position in your life. Hi Josephine, how you doing? Paul Mubiru, how you doing? I'm so host Vandadale. When you tag somebody, they will receive that message on their wall. When you invite them in something you know is gonna impact their lives, they will thank you at some point in their lives for something you shared with them this side of 2018. So Ayo Adebayo, thank you for liking. I see you guys. So let's talk about this. Do you want to hack the Facebook algorithm? Do you want to hack the Twitter, the Instagram, Pinterest? You don't need thousands of followers. You don't need an adoring group of people around you who don't necessarily do what you want them to do and change lives together. Locums. You only need a few. You probably only need 100 people that are ready to locums with you and do stuff the way it should be done and change your lives. Every leader starts with the one. There's that one first follower. Every person who wants to rise up and impact more people has that thing they call a following. A following does not necessarily need to be in thousands, because most Facebook followers are very finicky. They're also very anti-loyal. They're not very loyal. They come, they go, they come and go. So I'm going to give you some steps to some secret sauce to help you hack the Facebook algorithm, first of all, so that you can get successful in 2018. Number 2, I want to share with you some of the important things you want to do to step up as a leader in your life, in your spiritual life, your social life, your personal relationships, and your financial life and your business growth. I want to share those with you. And why should you listen to me? Well, I'm Julie Syl Kalungi of JulesKalPoli.com. I live in Liverpool. I'm a mom of 2. I'm a wife to 1, and he's gorgeous. He's a man-stud, and I love the bones of him. And I have been a home-based business entrepreneur for 5 years. Hi, Olive Jackie, say how you doing? And for the last, coming to 4 years now, how exciting is it? I've been creating consistent results that are growing year on year, so much so that I feel this mandate to share to a group of people that are determined to change their lives. So in 2018, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm holding a private workshop, a private mastermind. It's going to be an intimate event of at least 20 people, maybe 25, depends on the process we're going to take people through to actually determine whether you're the right person as well. Because I'm going to be pushing and learning with you and learning from you as well. So I want to be hanging out with the people that are determined. And we all know that the people we hang out with are the people that determine our success. So this year, coming year 2018, in the summer, hopefully in the summer there is no freezing cold weather as well. Even if it's not that warm, it's not that cold either. We're gonna sit here in Liverpool at 3 days of sheer masterminding, brainstorming, and sharing value together. And I've put together this mastermind and I've called it the Jet Set Branding Mastermind. It's going to be the event not to miss if you're 100% serious about your business. Let's talk about the secret sauce to hack 2018. You know, before you get somewhere, you have to see where you're going and you have to know where you're going. And that's the first thing. You need to know what you want for 2018. In order to hack into it, you need to know what you're going to hack into, right? I mean, you're not just hacking into everything. You're hacking into something you want to, and you want it, and you know where it is. Adrian Sifontes, how you doing? So there's no secret sauce. So deal with it. No matter how many courses you buy, no matter how many gurus you follow, you cannot replace you. You are the secret sauce. You are that secret ingredient that makes the sauce go yum yum nom 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 nom. You are that secret thing that someone's looking for. But until you step up to that level where they look up to you and you inspire them and they really want to know more from you, they will not take that step you want them to take with you. It does not matter how much people tell you how amazing you are, how you inspire them, how you make them go if you have not touched that special place in their life, they will not do what you're asking them to do. There is also the unmissable, unavoidable event that they may not be able to afford your services, your product or platform. It's not that they don't love you. It's not that they can't afford you. It's not that they don't want to hang around with you, but they just can't afford it. It may be the wrong time of year for what you are asking them to do with you. It may be the wrong time of year for you to be promoted. I mean, the company is going through some serious shit and they can't promote you. They won't promote you. Now, if you are the owner of the business, your promotion is down to you, period. So, millionaire boss lady, you're new here. Angel Jean Namuteri, thank you for joining. Welcome, high five. That is fist bump. That's what we do for the new people. Fist bump, high five, welcome. And please do share this with somebody, even if it's that one person, or share it on your wall so that you can remember to tag somebody in when you want to tag them and you know you've got the value. Daniel Claybrook, how are you doing? How are the babies, hon? How are you doing over there in the USA? So here's the deal. It does not matter what anybody tells you. You are that special person. So step up into your leadership role, because whether you believe it or not, you may not be the manager in your job, but you are the manager in your home. You may not be the leader in anything else. You are the leader of your household. Even if you're not the leader and you think, oh, my husband is the leader, you are co-leaders in your household. Do not take that away from yourself and do not let anybody step on you like you're a kid. If you're a wife, you're a husband, you are co-leaders in your home, and you have to step up so that you can get to where you want to go, and you can help those people you're leading to also look up to you and respect what you do. And here's how this is how I hack the system, right? Whatever system it is, the best way I do is I show up as me. I show up vulnerable. I show up, oh my goodness, too much everything. I show up with my story. I show up with my deep. Some of you understand what a deep is, some of you don't. Hey, Living Subaga, how you doing? How are you doing? Sheris Benton, how are you doing? Welcome. Show up and show people who you are. And for me, my newsfeed is not where I gauge my popularity. My inbox is where I gauge my popularity. Because when people come into your inbox, some people are just stalkers and they just think that if they come to your inbox, they're going to be coming to your inbox and they're going to say hi to you every day. They don't say hi to you on your wall. They don't like anything you post. They just come into your inbox and literally stalk the heck out of you. Block them. In 2018, block those bastards. You want people that come to your retire, Martin, I see, bruh. How are you doing? You want people who come to you and they want change. You want people who come to you and they are determined to actually change. You want people who come to you and they are actually ready to take the steps you are telling them and you're sharing with them and they've asked you about. That is where the action happens, in the inbox. So if your wall is sizzling, like there's a hot potato over there, and your inbox is as cold as an icebox, there is a disconnect there. I look 2018 retire. I look 2018 Martin. I'm already into it. My spirit is already there, and I'm not even kidding. And I'm not one to just push my life aside, but I know that 2017 is done. It's dusted. 2018, bring it, because I am ready. I am ready for you. And there is no real result for you if your inbox is empty, because important conversations are never held in public. They are held in private. The conversations that change your life in a major way. You may start the conversation in public, but you always have to finish it in private. So if your inbox is not popping, whether with social life or economic life or spiritual life, you are literally, you're Billy no mates, and you better change that. 2018, change who you're hanging out with. That's number one. Number two, so number one was there is no secret sauce. You have to step up and be the person. Because you are it. You are excelente. You are magnifique. You are amazing. So, number two, people need to feel important. Let me say that again. People need to feel important. Kakumba Rubden, how are you doing? So ask for their advice. In your posts on social media, in your private messages that you send them, in your private conversations, be that person asking for help. There are a lot of teachers who seem to know everything. I am not one of them. Even though when I come on the Facebook, I'm sharing what I know. If I was speaking with you one-on-one, I'd be asking you your advice on certain things. And sometimes I start my headline with a question so that you come to me to help me come through something. So ask for people's advice. in your social posts, say something like, I need your help. Been thinking about something. I thought about this the other day and I think you might help. And then proceed to brainstorm with the other person. There's nothing that it's more exciting for the other person than to feel like they are more important than what you want them to do. They obviously know there's something that's coming after that, but when you put them before your needs and before your offers, your product, your platform, you are going to get them eating from the palm of your hand. Hi, Robin Garrett, how are you doing? So people need to feel important. If you want to hack the algorithm, ask people's advice. When you post something, ask for help. Say, I need your help with XYZ. Can you help me with XYZ? This will get people engaging with you because people cannot resist giving advice. I'm telling you, it is the secret sauce. People cannot resist giving advice. So if your wall is not pumping up with activity and when you post stuff, you get like 1 like and 0 comments, start to ask people's advice. They like to feel important. You are also stepping into your leadership, and leaders ask for advice. They're not when you're a leader who is inspiring, you are not a dictator. Dictators are not inspiring. They may have people who do like they say because they demand it, but they don't inspire people to do things of their own. Number 3, you need to get people to express themselves. People we have the inborn need to express ourselves. And we have the inborn need to want to showcase what we know. So ask people questions. Hi, Janet Sully. How are you doing? My mama is in the house. So ask people questions. Ask people about themselves. Ask people how are they doing. Ask people how you can serve them. Let people talk about themselves. Let me tell you something. Julius Kayombo, how are you doing? Welcome TZ into the house. How are you doing? When you ask people about themselves and let them talk, you are the listener. And they will remember that. When you talk over people, when you don't even hear what they're saying, when you don't listen to the nuances, when you don't get what they're saying that they're not saying, you'll never ever get them to do anything you want them to do, whether in your social life, in your relationships, in all your relationships, whether they are social, financial, economic. You need to let the other person express themselves, and you need to let them speak, because that's what will get people to relate to you, and your inbox will be filling with information, and your social proof, which is your newsfeed, will start to fill with activity. And don't buy into this business of, oh my goodness, when I go on so and so's wall, they have like 300 likes and 100 comments. Most leaders have people who are already, they're like, they already have people in their tribe, and their tribe wants to keep them up there on a pedestal. So everything they say, they will like, they will wow, they will everything. So they're not necessarily, then half the people, 3/4 of the people on that post are not even prospects anymore, because they've already bought, whatever you say, yes, where can I pay? And they converted. So most leaders, most gurus' social media profiles are not a real reflection of what even they themselves find it hard sometimes to get their own people to buy into what they're promoting, because they already know everything they say. So they have to work a little bit harder. Now whatever you do would be new, and you want to be building up that tribe where people want to hear from you. Len Muni, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to this broadcast. So you want to let people express. Let them talk. They will feel good about you, and people never forget how you make them feel. When someone feels like, oh my goodness, that lady, whenever I speak to them, they listen to me, and then they tell me and guide me they give me the exact solution I was looking for. Oh my goodness, it's like they read my mind. So you want to be that person that people think you can read their minds. You have psychic abilities. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to hack social media, you want to make people feel good about themselves. People need to feel good about themselves. People come to social media to get the feel good factor. So compliment them. Now, you won't necessarily be able to compliment everybody on your wall. So how do you compliment people? Go visit them. Imagine if you're that person who people visit all the time and you never visit them. I know there are some people who are in such a position, whether politically, economical, or whatever, they can't be visiting everybody. But even if you were the president of a country, you still have relatives that you would like to go visit. And therefore you would go visit them, even if you're the president. So make people feel good about themselves, compliment them, go visit them in their home. Their home is their wall, their newsfeed, where they've shared some of the things that are important to them, impactful for them, and are meant to impact you. Because when you share something on your wall, it's not for you anymore. You're sharing it with your adoring public. You're sharing it with your friends and family. You're sharing it with your followers, and you're sharing it with your haters as well. So give them something to chew on. Kill your haters with success and bury them with a smile, because that is what gets the haters stopping to hate on you and start to say, that's so and so knows what they're talking about. You know, every time I meet somebody, I compliment them. Oh, I love your skin. Oh, I love what you're wearing. Oh, where did you get that? Tell me where you bought that. I may be serious about the compliment, which usually I am, and you should be. You know, you shouldn't be giving people compliments that are half-assed, because they can feel the energy. Find something you genuinely can compliment people about and compliment them. If they don't respond to the compliment, so what? Some will, some won't. So what? Next. You're on social media. You're on Facebook. Billions of users. Kaboom, 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 going to the next person. So do not feel attached to the outcome. If you compliment somebody, if you speak to people and let them pour all their emotion on you, but they still act like you are, what do you want? Move on to the next person, because some people are just naturally highly suspicious and superstitious. So either way, when you tell them about what you are wanting to share with them, they go, I knew it. I knew it. I knew that Len Mooney, he wanted to share his business with me. That's why he's been complimenting me all this time and telling me how nice I am. Oh my goodness, I knew it. You will find those people, because they are crazy up here. You're going to hang out with you? Hang out with me, Felicia. Hang out with me. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Robin. It was an amazing Christmas. It was an amazing Christmas. Sharice Benton, what's up? What's up? Which salon did my retire? Marty, which salon? It's my natural hair. It's called Ebony by a lady called Joyce. I don't know if she's on here, but it's here in Liverpool, and she knows how to treat hair. But above all, before I go to the salon, I look after my hair. When I have not had it straightened out, it's a nice, big, lovely, curly, scrunchy hair. And it looks lovely as well when it's not straightened out too. So it's great. Thank you. So here's the deal. If you want to hack the algorithm on social media, especially on Facebook, understand that people want to be recognized. People want to be recognized. You want to be recognized in your work. You want to be recognized for achieving something. You want to be recognized for doing something good. You want to be recognized even if your Mother Teresa, otherwise she wouldn't have sought to do all those things in a public-ish way if she didn't want recognition. Even if she was humble, she loved the recognition, at least for her charities, so that her charities would be recognized. She stepped out of her own need to be private so she could be recognized. So give people credit. If you've got someone in your team who's produced even the smallest step towards producing, recognize them. If you have a team of people that you work with and someone steps out of their skin and does something that they've never done before, that is a result. Recognize them. So recognize people. Give your team people credit. Give your if you're a coach, give your clients credit. If someone has never done a Facebook Live before and they step out of their skin and do one, oh my goodness, share their live and tell everybody about how this girl has stepped out of their skin and done this. If they are in your team, share it all over the place. If they may not even be in your team, but there's somebody who you've been talking to and working with. Recently, there's a young lady, she's here on this live, and she stepped out of her comfort zone and decided, I'm doing a live and I'm doing it from now, and I'm doing one every day. And she's doing a live every day, and she's doing amazing, and I'm so proud of her. She's not in my team. We do not promote anything together. She's not even a coaching client. But I know that it took a lot of brevity for her to step out of her skin and start doing a live. And that's, I celebrate her. I say, and if I don't mind saying how she minds too bad, but I really celebrate you, Josephine Sandra Kalagida. You have shown that you are a leader already. Even if you may not feel it, the results may not be there to show it, you are a leader already, because every leader starts with 0 followers and they come one by one. And how you treat your first followers determines whether they stay and bring their crowd with them, because everybody has a different crowd from who you know, and they know people you don't know. And in order to build a successful business, you need to tap into other people's networks. Successful leaders, coaches, entrepreneurs tap into their network and other people's network. And it's called tap rooting. If you want to only tap into your own network, you're going to struggle, because maybe your network doesn't even believe in your dream yet. But when you tap into a network of people that believe in who you are, understand that you are giving them the value they are looking for, and law comes with you, you are taprooting and you're going to go places. That's how big producers produce, by tapping into their network and other people's network. So make people feel good about themselves, recognize them, give them credit, give social shout outs, tell people so and so did this for me and I'm so grateful. If someone sends you a box of chocolates, show it on social media. What does it take away from you? If someone sends you a card, take a picture of it and show it on social media. You know what? It means you're not Billy, no mates either, because social media is where it's our telly now. It's where people go to receive their news. It's where people go to know what's trending. People rarely now listen to the radio. They listen to social media videos and podcasts and broadcasts, and that's where they get their news. So be that person giving people their news. Make your social media profile the news profile, but not as you know it. No. I'm not saying go over there and start posting CNN, no. What I'm saying is find something of value that people may not necessarily know in your circles and post it. And post it namotima. Don't post it expecting results XYZ, and therefore when you don't get them, you go, it didn't work. Because you're changing things over. You are also hacking the Facebook algorithm. It knows a specific kind of post from you. So when you change and you switch things out, the robots get a bit confused. They're like, what are they saying now? This is not the normal stuff they post. So it takes at least 2-3 days of you doing that change for the algorithm to kick in, and you're going to start to see a change in the way people respond to what you post. So be consistent. It all points back to consistency and also being patient with your results. Some people post one post and say, that Julie said if we post like this, we're going to get engagement. I'm not seeing anything. You are switching the way you're doing things. The Facebook robots are noticing a change in the way you post, and they're going to go, oh, okay, let's watch and see if they continue with this trend. Tomorrow you do it again, they go, oh, they expose your little post to some more people, and those some more people might like it. And on the third day you do it again, you will see a total change in the number of people who actually respond and engage with what you post on social media. So when you try something new, don't try it for 1 day, 2-3 days and think, why aren't I getting results? Do it over and over until you see a change in it. I used to be that person who would post and see no results, no likes, no comments, no engagement, nothing. I saw that for 2 weeks and I thought something has got to change. And I went out there to know what do I do to make this happen. And my coach told me, simple, you're antisocial. So going into 2018, get more sociable. Don't be antisocial. Don't be the person who expects to receive and give nothing. When you are in a social setting, last night we went to a party, that's why I have a host voice, and imagine you go to a party and you sit over in a corner and do nothing and talk to nobody, and would you like a drink? No, I'm good. Would you like something to eat? No, I ate. Would you like to dance? Nah, my back is aching. Would you like some water? Nah, I'm not thirsty. Can you imagine do you think you'll ever be invited? That host will never invite you again. The people who have noticed you will not invite you to their event again because you're antisocial. Now, don't come to social media and think it's any different. You come to your social media and then you become antisocial. You go to your own corner. When I say your own corner, I'm talking about your own newsfeed. You visit your newsfeed and nobody else's. You You do not give nobody nothing. You don't visit anybody and engage with what they say. You don't see whether there's any value in what they're sharing and actually communicate and tell them that it's of value and it's good, or just amplify them and uplift them and inspire them by sharing something as well, or just encourage them or give them a compliment for doing something. And some people take it the other extreme route. They go like everything on other people's wall, and that's all they do. They don't read, then they just like. Facebook can see you. If a post is about 3 minutes long and you take less than a second and you're liking it, they know you haven't read it. And that gets you penalized for spamming. Yeah, you become a spammer. You didn't know that? You can become a spammer just by going like. Have you ever noticed on your birthday, for instance, and you receive 100 birthday messages and you just go like? The next day, you can't seem to like anything. The next day, you can't seem to post anything. And you think, what's going on? You were put in a bit of a Facebook jail for spamming. So don't just like things. Read them. Respond in a way that shows that you're responding to a personal message, and you will hack the system. You'll be stepping up into the leadership you are, which is leaders compliment other people. Leaders empower other people. Leaders show they appreciate other people. Leaders learn from other people. You don't go out and expect that you go to your own corner and attract people to that corner who give, adore, share, and you do none of that. You've got to go out there and give back. So that's why when you do a video like this and people come and join you, you acknowledge them, you thank them, you go and visit their wall and say something nice as well. If they share your video, go and thank them for sharing it. Do those things, because people will keep coming back, because people love to be recognized, appreciated, and to feel good. They need to express, and when you don't give people an opportunity to express, Roger Mobali Kudemba, I'm glad you're hearing something here, because I'm bringing it. Ella Baka, how are you doing? Glad to see you here. So before I go into some meat and potatoes of what you can do in 2018, I want you to understand that people want to feel worthwhile. So ask them to help you. Don't be that person who doesn't ask for help. Chris Kagara, I see you, brother. High five. You can't be that person who knows it all. You can't be that person who can do it all. You can't be that person who, are you a one-man show? Ask for help. You're asking other adults, or at least we believe we are adults on Facebook. Facebook tells us that everybody who comes on Facebook should be an adult. So you're asking for adults for help. And someone knows something you don't know. And when you ask them for help, you will get a slew of answers. You'll get a slew of suggestions. You'll get a slew of direction, because people like to help. We like to help. And some people like to go and help where other people are helping. So if you get about 5, 6, 7, 8 people commenting and giving you advice, their friends or someone who was just going past your newsfeed will stop and say, oh, what is this? So many people seem to be saying something. And they will also say something then, because other people are saying something. Because so you'll be attracting even the chameleons who don't really want to do stuff, because there is action going on over on your party. Hey, Howard Seeley, how are you doing? So if you work on serving more people, you will live a much more fulfilled life 2018. So ask yourself this question. What can I work on to serve more people and to serve them better? What can I work on in me to serve more people better? The answer will be what you want to do in 2018. If it means getting some more knowledge, go find it. There is no lack of knowledge. There is so much knowledge out there, it's unbelievable. It then becomes a question of, who am I learning from? YouTube is full of videos. Google is full of blogs, articles, newsletters. Facebook is full of information, both fake and not fake. Information is not even lacking. It's then a question of, who do I want to learn from? And the only way to serve better people is when you know what they need. So ask them. Ask the people. Do a survey every year, every December, and it went out as well. We send out a survey of our community. What would you like to see more of on our blog, on our videos, in our podcasts? What would you like to hear more of? What would you like to see more of? Ask people, and you'll be surprised that you will get content that covers half your year before you're even out of the starting blocks of the year. If you are a blogger and you ask your community what they want to hear for 2018, you'll have content for your next 5, 6, 20, 30, 40 pieces of content. And as you go on, you keep asking, you add on to your bank of content and you'll never run out. There are so many people who claim, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to write, I don't know what to say in my videos. When you ask people, they'll tell you, and then you craft your content around that, and you craft your messages around those questions, and you will definitely have content. I have content that I'm coming with from 2017 into 2018, because every Friday I hold a question and answer session, and I get a ton of questions that I cannot possibly have given the person enough meat in that live, because there are like 20 other questions I have to go through. So I create a piece of content, either a full video, a podcast, a blog post, a YouTube video, or a full live to talk about that specific topic. And then I give them the meat and potatoes of the whole menu, so they don't go away hungry having had just the starters. You cannot fail to have content going into 2018. If you're looking to change your ecosystem, you need to give people more value. And in order to give people more value, you need to know what they want, because you can't give people meat when they are vegans, or they don't like meat, or they don't like fish, and you're giving them fish every day. They'll just walk away. So you need to know what they want as opposed to what you want. Patricia Okunu, high five, I see you. How are you doing? So ask people what they want. Ask people what they want. Patricia, what would you like to hear Sylvia talking about into 2018? Ask people. So right now, I'm asking you, if you're watching, drop in the comments below what topics you would like me to handle going into 2018, January, February, even March. What topics would you like to know about that I may be qualified to talk about? If I'm not, I'll reach out to you and say, what you asked me, I genuinely have no idea. So maybe you might want to go look at this article that I've found for you, because I probably will also go and check what you're asking and give you some information. I'm just one of those people who likes to give help, so I might actually point you in the right direction. So, if you've ever come into my inbox, you will say and you will testify that I've asked you at least once, how can I serve you today? What can I do for you today? Ask people those questions. That is how you serve people, because they'll tell you exactly what they need from you. And if I ask someone once, twice, 3 times, what can I do for you today? How can I serve you today? And all they ever tell me is nothing, I'm good. You are about to join the Blockville party, because that means you're just stalking me in my inbox. And I don't have time for that kind of thing. If you want to talk to Julie, go to my wall and express your love on my wall. And I'll come express my love on your wall as well. And give back, because I'm a giver. Or I'll let my Hazel loose on you, and she will give some love on behalf of the Jet Set Academy coaching program, or Jules Kalpoli, or Julie Syl Kalungi for that matter. So if you come into my inbox, have something that you want to talk about, as opposed to, I'm good, how are you? So how was Christmas? What did you eat for dinner today? You have been to town. Did you buy for me biscuits? Go buy yourself biscuits. Hi friends, Katis, how are you doing? What's up? Oteva Peter, how are you doing? I see you. I know Felicia. It is brilliant. Ask people, what can you do for them? People will tell you very quickly, and the better you know the person, the better you can serve them. So what am I saying here? Build relationships going into 2018. Build more relationships, because people buy from people they know, like, and trust, or they buy from brands they know, like, and trust, or they buy from brands that have been recommended to them by people that know, like, and trust those brands. So the know, like, and trust factor, you cannot get away from it. Either somebody likes it and recommends it to you, somebody has used it and it's worked for them and they recommend it to you, or they have built a relationship with you and now they know, like, and trust you enough to work with you. And don't delay your success. Going into 2018, don't delay your success. What do I mean by this? Every year, sit down and take a stock of your life and see what you've done in 2017 that has served you thus far. Rinse and repeat, increase that action. What hasn't served you and is not a seed that's meant to be growing, and therefore you're giving it the nurture, loving, and therefore you carry it on into 2018. It's just something that's supposed to have delivered XYZ results in your business, and it's not delivering. It did not deliver on the hype of the sales page. Burn it, baby. Cut it loose. It's your money, it's your life, and you're here to create happy. And happy is not happening with that tool, resource, or brand. Cut it, dude. You do not want to take it into 2018. Cut it. So know what you need to go with into the new year and know what needs to be left into 2017. Bye-bye, baby. We are done. You did not deliver. Let's go. Like I said, if something is a seed and it needs nurturing and you have not been nurturing it, now's the time to nurture. Now's the time to bring the parental love and give it some loving and bring that baby to ka-ching, 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 rain some dollar on you. So whatever you're supposed to have done in 2017, you bought that course, you did not go through it. Now is the time. Go through that course. Set aside time and go through that course. You bought that course for a reason, or you bought that resource for a reason. You're not spending the time you should be doing to get it to give you the results you're looking for. You are the loser. Cut that habit out. When you buy something to help you build your career, your business, your relationship, use it for that which you bought it for. And see what happens. You could be surprised. You could get something you did not expect, and then you think, what if I've done this in 2018? 2017, everything has a season. It is your season of harvesting. 2018 is your season. You want to be ready with the tools and the resources and the systems to get the heavy harvest coming to you. You cannot go to harvest 5 acres of awesome harvest with one combi. You might need a tractor. You might need some horses. You might need a combine harvester. What are you going into your harvest with? You want to harvest billions. How will you hold those billions in your kavera? What do you need to get together? Now is the time. If you haven't budgeted for 2018, what are you waiting for? You're going into a new year with no budget for your growth, your personal development, your success, your company, the job you do. They've already done these things. They have already sat down and projected what 2018 is going to bring into the company, and your job might be on the cutting board. What are you going to do about that? You need to project as well. You are the CEO of your life, if nothing else. You may not own a business, you may not be doing, but you're the CEO of your life. And you are on the chief executive board of your relationship. So sit down and project with your partner. Sit down and cast a vision for 2018. Sit down and write that vision down. Sit down and set your goals for the year. You're a couple, if you're a couple. If you're not a couple, you're the mama or you're the papa of your life. Do it for you. Sit down and say, what do I want 2018 to bring into manifestation for Felicia Dramo? Write it down and then write down the 3 things you need to do to make that thing happen. Do you have them today? If you don't, go get them. How much do they cost? What will it take you to get them into your life? Go write those things down and then walk your plan. Walk your plan, walk your plan, walk the talk, walk the talk, walk the talk, walk the talk, walk the talk. Thank you, Charles Munawasaka. You're awesome. So, it is very important. Katie's friends, the stream, and invite my friends. Oh, please, Charles, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Adila, Chris. How about relationships? Here's the thing, Charles. Relationships, and that's what I said. Everything I've been talking about relates to relationships, because relationships build your life, your business, your spiritual, your social. It's all about relationships, Charles. Everything I've been sharing is all about relationships. And I'm telling you, people who know me here in Liverpool know that about me and my husband. That couple, guru, because I big him up and he bigs me up in his quiet, respectful, wonderful way. And you want to make people feel good, so compliment them. Tell them how awesome they are in your life. Tell them how they are amazing as a person. Lift their strengths up and do not even look at their weaknesses, because who the hell is perfect? Nobody. So you're not perfect, they're not perfect. So get those weaknesses and create a strength together. As opposed to pointing those weaknesses out, create a strength out of them. Or delegate that work to somebody else and enjoy your bae, your boo, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever. People want to be recognized. But nange ngomchala afumbye digobe. No jeka no likona. Oba no taliria na kuliria. What the heck? Recognize people. Give them credit. Lift them up. Show them that they're amazing. Oh my goodness. I love my home because my wife makes it look good. I love the way my wife looks when I get home. She is the bomb. I love the way my kids do stuff with me when we are home. Compliment the people in your life. Compliment the people in your life. And when I say people in your life, I'm talking about your family, your relationships, your friends, your business partners, your work partners. When you compliment people or creating that circle of great energy, people will compliment you back because what goes out comes back. That's why I say your power echoes. It's my hashtag. You use it, and I tell you now, it works. When you give out, you receive. Patted down, shaken over, and overflowing. What you give out, you get back in your life 100%, hands down. It's the truth. You want compliments? Compliment people. You want to feel good? Make people feel good about themselves. You want people to express and communicate with you? Be communicative without being that person that poops on people without listening to them. I mean, there are people who talk. When they are talking, tayogera nebogera. Don't be that person. Be the listener, because when you listen, you observe, you hear the tonality, you hear the nuances, you understand when the conversation changed tone from luali to something more serious. You will notice those things because you are listening. So listen to people. I told you people like to feel worthwhile, so ask for their help. Even if you don't need help, ask for help. Because guess what? You have just halved your load. If someone is helping you do the same job, the time has just been cut to half. You can then go and do other fun stuff because instead of peeling a bag of matoke for 2 hours, you did it in 45 minutes. Because somebody helped you. Not because you didn't know how to peel matoke, but because you got help. Get help. Serve more people. When you serve the people around you, you get served too. It is the law. Serve others and you get served too. You can't believe how it works. It has worked in my relationships. I don't know about you. This is something that I'm going to say. Thank you, Carol Klaus. I'm glad you love the message. Share. Invite your friends. Hello from Brazil. Galin Cavallo. Welcome. High five. Thank you for joining us. Kazue Rania. How are you, baby girl? How are you doing? So I'm going to tell you something deep. Know your blind spot. You know when you're a driver, there's that spot that you can't see. You are told that before you move the car forward, you need to turn around and check that spot. It's that spot right about here that you can't see. If you drive off, you're going to either kill somebody or they're going to smash into you because you didn't see them. Right. We have blind spots in our lives. You want to know, how does it feel to be on your side of things? You know how it feels. I know what it feels like to be me. I know what it feels like to be Julie Syl Kalungi. I know what it feels like to be Muchala Kalungi. I know what it feels to be Mama Kalungi. But let me tell you, people see things in you that you do not know. So it's very important that you ask people what they see in you. I want to know, what do you see in me? Please type it in the comments below before the day ends. Before you go away from this live, tell me what you see in Julie Syl Kalungi. Tell me what you know about me that I may not know. I may know that what you know about me, but I may be surprised. Ask people what they see in you, because they will see those things that you do not see in you. People see us differently from what we see in ourselves. We don't become self-aware by ourselves. I want you to understand that if you're not self-aware, it's because you're not asking people what they see in you and what they think about you. So other people tell us what they see and we adjust accordingly, or we amplify that which is good and we do more and we serve more and we do better. So check your blind spots. Ask for people about what you need to know about you that you didn't know, or to amplify that which pleases them in what you do, in what you say, in how you smile, in how you speak, in those little things that you do that make people excited. You want to do more of those, and you'll never know if you don't ask. So today, I'm asking you, what would you like to see me do and say and speak going into 2018? And what do you think should I leave in 2017 that you didn't find particularly exciting? I want to know. Drop it in the comments below, and I'm so excited to see what it is you say. Nabukeda Shamim, how are you doing? Bavik Vyas, how are you doing? Thank you, Howard Silly, for share this message. Do share it and invite other people to share it. Tag some friends who you think they might want to hear this message. What's your gift? What's your gift? What is your gift? Going into 2018, you want to know your gifts. There are a lot of people who go around thinking they have no talents. There are a lot of people who think they have no gifts. Every single one of us has been given a talent. 1 talent, 2 talents, 3 talents. I don't know. The source of all good things gave you a talent. And when that person comes back, when they come back to ask for their talent back, what are you going to give back? You're going to be that person that says, I buried your gift in the ground because I know you're that bad master who reaps where they didn't sow. You're going to be very miserable. You want to be that person who says, you gave me a talent, I have 30 now. Bitcoin, I'm not talking about Bitcoin. So here's the deal. Know your gifts. What are those things that you do best? Do more of those in 2018. Make them your main focus, because you get rich in your niche. You get rich where you are comfortable doing things. You are not in your comfort zone, but in the things that come natural to you. You get rich from the things that come natural to you. I'll say this again. You get rich from the things that come natural to you. Now I'll tell you something. When I was in school, I was always mama. When I was in class, I was always beaten for chatting in class. When I went to college, I did law because I love mama. Then, when I was old and I was going through a rough patch, I was advised to do teaching, and I'm going, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. I can't teach people. I'm too impatient to be teaching. And this person said, sit down, Sylvia. And I'm sitting down, and he says, you love to talk. And I'm like, I love to talk? What the heck are you talking about? And he goes, yeah, you love to talk. You love to talk with people. When you're talking with people, there's a light that comes on in your face, and you have this amazing thing that goes on with you when you're talking to people, and you just have this gift of speech. So I'm not saying you just love to talk for the sake of talking, but you really do have the gift of speaking into people's lives. And if you do not develop that gift, you're going to be that person who is frustrated for a long time. And I thought, what a thing to say. And he goes, yeah, when you think about it, you realize what I'm talking about. Years later, I remembered that conversation, and I thought, oh my goodness, he was spot on. You will get rich in those things you're comfortable doing. If something feels extremely uncomfortable, sometimes it's time to push harder and see whether you will break through. Sometimes it's a sign that that's not where you need to be. So, what are your strengths? What are your experiences? What are your opportunities? What are your skills? What are those things that you love? What are those things that you know you literally can do in your sleep? Develop those in 2018. You can use all these to serve others, because when you serve more people, no one got rich by themselves. Other people are the people you're going to serve, and they will return the love in different ways that you're looking for. Whatever it is you're looking for from them, charity, ministry, tithe, income, they will be happy to pay to receive that which you're giving them. Your gifts, your strength, your experiences, your talents, your skills, all those things. How can you serve people in a way that inspires them to serve others? That right there. That's a golden nugget. How can you serve people in a way that will inspire them to serve others? That's where your wealth is. If you don't know how to do that, you need a coach. You need Jet Set Academy coaching, and I'm not even joking, because we help you to dig into your dream, to dig into your talent and bring it out inside where you've buried it, because I had buried my talent, and I've just told you, someone had to sit me down and tell me what they thought I was. I've done several things, all of which require me to stand up and speak in public, and I'd never thought that I could be a coach. Who is a teacher, really? I was like, nah, teaching, So you could be a teacher, you could be a builder, you could be a champion. Which are you? You want to find those things out, and we teach those things in Just Set Academy coaching. We teach you we show you, we bring that out in you. Are you a builder? Are you a teacher? Or are you a cheerleader? Are you the person who brings people's strengths out and amplifies them? And you will be paid handsomely to do that. So leaders are always serving other people. You want to serve more people as the hack to your social media growth. The more people you serve, the more you will improve. Your social media will go crazy. Your lives will go like thousands of people in a live. Your videos will go viral. Your blog posts will have thousands of people visiting your. I get over 10,000 sometimes a day visits on my blog. When I first started, I didn't even think my little blog would be that blog that people recognize as a global brand. And in this year, 2017, I've been recognized 4 times by people I didn't even know, sending me a message. We have written a list of the top coaches and top home business coaches and home business resources, and your blog has been mentioned as one of them. And I'm like, really? And then I'm like, yeah, of course. Wake up. Don't put yourself down. Don't ever be the one pooping on your parade. Just say, yeah, hallelujah, mamma mia, I'm good. Thank you. And you go, thanks, good to know. And then you jump up and down and dance your little happy dance. Hey, hey, kona, kona, kona. Crazy I am. So guys, I don't know about you, Marajib, how you doing? Linda Muyobo, how you doing? I'm courageous, I'm tenacious. Oh my goodness, thank you, Josephine. You're making me want to cry. Thank you for sharing. I think you're the only one who's shared right here what you see in me. Oh goodness me, Howard shared as well. Thank you guys. The greatest way to lead people is to get what you want, and to get what you want is by serving people. That is what I've learned from my mentor, my current mentor, John Maxwell. If you haven't read his books, go read them, or just Google John Maxwell. You will understand. This guy wrote about the laws of life, the irrefutable laws of life, the law of reciprocity, law of the mirrors, law of attraction, all those laws you hear people bandy about. He was the one that wrote a book about those laws, and he's my current mentor. And one of the things he has taught me is, in order to lead, you've got to serve. In order to lead, you have to be able to come from the back so that you can see what's ahead and actually where the help is needed. In order to lead, you've got to be that person that's ready to be taking the back seat and let someone else lead. In order to lead, you've got to compliment and recognize and appreciate people, whatever they are doing, however small. That which you think is small to you is an actual big achievement for them. So do that. Write things down. Be creative. Set your goals. If you don't know how to set your goals, I've got a goal setting master plan in the pinned comment below. Grab it. It's free. So do those things. Set your goals. Write your goals. And in fact, scratch that. Set your goal. One bloody huge goal. That one thing you want to achieve in 2018, go after it like a dog going after its bone, or like a cat chasing a mouse. Total focused. Focus on your bone, focus on your mouse. Do not let anything derail you 2018, because there will be so many derailments. We product creators, we will come at you with all our products. This is the one that will change things. This is the one that will give you results. This is the one that will make your seed grow overnight. Look at everything you hear and say, is this really what will change my life? Be more critical about what you're gonna do that comes into your ecosystem to change your life, because remember, your seed takes time to germinate. There's a gestation period for everything, and if you've planted something in 2017 and it's still a little seedling, don't think that there's anything that's gonna make it grow overnight. Even genetically modified things take a bit of time to grow. So even if it's going to be your genetically modified something, so that you do not have organic, you have some GMO stuff, you are still going to have to let it grow and get you the results you're looking for. So guys, there's so much I could say on this topic, but you know what I'm saying. On Friday, I'll very, very briefly talk about the process as in the practical meat and potatoes chipotle of this menu, so that you enter 2018 like ngoli gulu gulu. I'll give you some solid things, as well as doing the final question and answers. If you are the person that's serious about your business in 2018, you might want to join me in August. Right here in Liverpool, we're holding the Jet Set Branding Mastermind. It's gonna be an epic experience. I cannot tell you how excited I am about it. Only 20 people will qualify for that event. You wanna be among the 20? You will find the application form in the pinned comment. Check it out. Fill in the details. There is a commitment that's required of you. You wanna commit to you. You're not committing to me. 4 years in a row, I'm creating results. I know where I'm going. You want to be that person that knows exactly where I'm going, and you even project what you're going to earn, and you earn it in that year. You want to fill in that form. Be that person. Commit to you. If you spent the money on Christmas, 2018 could be hardcore if you spent your budget money for your business on Christmas presents for people that may never ever. Till Friday, Q&A session. Write your questions down. Bring them in. Rise and shine to your awesome destiny. You know you want to. If you're watching me from YouTube, please do subscribe, share this video, and do all the good juices. Share it with your friends, with your family. Let's make 2018 great. There are no secret sources. Nobody should lie to you about secret sources. The only secret is you. You are magnificent. You are amazing, and you need to step out and go get your blessing, because it's waiting for you right here, right now. Don't wait for 2018, because the universe only knows now, and your blessing is here today. It's been Julie Syl Kalungi, your host and coach and friend. And until we meet again on Friday, my voice cured somehow along the way. It's still a bit horsey, isn't it? Let's go do some more horsing around. Enjoy your week, the rest of your week. Friday, we're going to re-meet and remix 2017. We're going to look at 2017 and slash it about and enter 2018 fresh and ready to hit the ground and crush it. Until then, signing out. Love ya.